What if a killer didn't just want to murder, but wanted an audience? In the late 1960s, a shadow moved through Northern California. He didn't hide from the media. He wrote to them. He gave himself a name. The Zodiac, and more than 50 years later, no one knows who he was. On a quiet night in California, a young couple is attacked near Vallejo. At first, police think it's an isolated tragedy, but months later, it happens again, and then something changes when the killer contacts the press. He sends letters to newspapers, including the San Francisco Chronicle. Inside the envelopes, confessions, threats, and strange coded messages. He demands they publish his letters, or he will kill again. That's when the name appears. This is the Zodiac speaking. In his letters, he includes a strange symbol, a circle with a cross through it, a signature brand. The Zodiac wasn't just committing crimes, he was building a persona. He taunted police, mocked investigators, claimed more victims than authorities could confirm. And then came the ciphers. One of the coded messages was solved quickly. It contained disturbing statements about collecting slaves for the afterlife. But others? They remained unsolved for decades. One cipher, sent in 1969, was cracked only in 2020. More than 50 years later, imagine that a message waiting half a century to be understood, and still, it didn't reveal his identity. The Zodiac didn't just attack people, he attacked normal life. Parents were afraid to let their children out. Couples feared isolated areas. Newspapers printed his letters on front pages. He even threatened to attack school buses. Whether he intended to or not, he created panic, and fear spreads faster than violence. Over the years, many suspects were investigated. One of the most discussed was Arthur Lee Allen, but evidence was never conclusive. Fingerprints didn't fully match. DNA comparisons failed to prove it, and so the case remained open. Officially unsolved, the Zodiac killer disappeared as suddenly as he arrived. No confirmed letters after the 1970s. No confirmed identity. Just silence, but the legend grew. Books were written, forums exploded with theories. Movies were made, including Zodiac, directed by David Fincher. Yet even with modern technology, the Zodiac remains a ghost. Maybe he died. Maybe he lived a normal life afterward. Maybe he watched the investigations on television, smiling. Some killers want money. Some want power. The Zodiac wanted something else. Attention. And in that sense, he got exactly what he wanted.